What's up? What's up? Let me do this. Okay. I don't know if people even gonna show up. Oh wow, someone actually showed up. Crazy. What's up? What's up? As I said, I'm gonna try to do this every day around the same time. I'm a little late today. It's 4:30. This is my juice, my smoothie for today, or it's my second one for today. So today I wanted to talk about friendships. I wanted to talk about friendships and not just being a merchant marine, but just friendships in general. But this one definitely pertains to like being a merchant mariner because I've I don't want to say I lost friends, but I've friends that I've had before I became a merchant mariner are definitely not the same friends I got now. So, but anyways, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come in. This one's gonna be quick, really, because I just want to touch up on it. If you're in here, say what's up. Leave a comment, say what's up, so I know who's here. But okay, so yeah, let's make sure y'all can hear me. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it because I don't. It is what it is. GBR Joe was good, was good. Um, but yeah, I was just going to talk about friendships in general. Um, when it pertains to being a merchant mariner, it's uh it's different because you're already an adult. Technically, you're supposed to be at least 18 when you can come out here. So technically, you're already an adult, and a lot of your friends are not going to be doing something like this. They're not about to be traveling around the world on the regular. You know what I'm saying? So it's an adjustment. I'm gonna be honest. I've lost a couple friends, not specifically because of this job, but the job definitely played a role in it, if you will. You know, and honestly, this job is gonna make you see who's like your real friends, because the people that, even for me, the people I thought were like ride or die, even then they're. I mean, but that ride or die shit, I don't really believe in any of that for no more. I mean, I'm in my 30s. Everybody has their life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. I would never fault somebody for not being able to be like 100% part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, there are the specific people that I even have now. The specific people that are have been with me since I start or be long before I started the job, and people that have been with that are still with me now. But even then, we don't talk anywhere near as much. Bro, I forgot pay what? Oh, you forgot to send your payment for 1 week. I mean, you'd be all right. Did they? If they sent your email and you replied and you sent the payment, then you should be all right. But anyways, back to like friendships and stuff. There's friends that again I've been friends with throughout the entire time I've been sailing. We talk every once in a while. It's kind of one of those we can not speak for like an entire year. I come home, we pick right back up like I never left. I got friends like that, but even that is slowing down, you know what I'm saying? So even then it's kind of like and my what is the word? My experience may not be the same exact as y'all's though, because y'all may have friends that as soon as you come home, they trying to be bad. They trying to hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? And then also, like I know a lot of my friends, or a lot of my friends that I met in like while sailing, they told me there was like once the friends that I knew that I had the job that I had and how much money I was making, a lot of them got jealous. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them get jealous. Even myself, I had friends that got jealous because they once they realized how much money I was making, they said I started moving different, which maybe, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't on purpose, but it's just when you're away and you come home, it's quick for you to be like, man, I don't want to deal with any of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the bullshit you don't want to deal with. So that's kind of like a quick way for you to weed out who's actually your friends and people that's there for all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was like I said, my first couple years, I still hung out with the people that I hung out with, and then obviously as time went on, because I started in my early 20s, so all my friends in their mid to late 20s, you know what I'm saying, at the time, so all of them grew up and they started having family, getting married, having families and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I'm not faulting them for living their life. Same way I'm pretty sure they're not faulting me for being gone for so long. But that is one of those things that you got to get used to. You're not going to be with your friends all the time, you know. So that's just one of those things that I've learned, you know. Uh, Money can show you who your true friends are. Yes, 100%. Because that is one like I think it was like 2017. This guy, he's me and him was friends since like diapers. I mean, he was older than me by like a couple years, but it was still like me and him been friends for years. I mean, like decades at that point. And it was 2017, so I was like 25, something around there. And me and this dude, I came home. I had some money in my pocket. I've been sailing for about 3 years or two and a half, almost 3 years by that point, and I had some money in my pocket. And it just became apparent that certain things was not an issue to me anymore. I wouldn't be outright being like, "Oh yeah, I'm balling outrageous. I got this, I got that," because that's just not my character. But I think he noticed that, like, I think he wanted me to be in the same struggle as him, like, because me and him we used to be in the same struggle. As far as like, well, not really, because my life was a lot different. But as far as feeling like we were failures, if that makes sense. And then when I finally got the job, and he was trying to get the same job, but he never really put forth like the real effort to get it. And I feel like he felt some type of way when I finally started sailing and stuff like that. And then but even then we was still cool. I didn't think nothing of it. But when I got then I think like a couple years I've been in. So yeah, I was end of 2017. So I've been in for almost 3 years solid, you know what I'm saying? And then he pretty much point blank said he was like, "Hey man, just because you're making all this money, um, doesn't mean you're better than anybody." And I was like, "Whoa, that was random. Mind you, I'm not the type of person that feel that kind of way. I don't care how much money anybody make. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you sail this position in SU, you're a captain or whatever position you are. Everybody's like you put your pants on the same way I put my pants on. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that to me, I was like, whoa, I'm taking that a bit. You know what I'm saying? It took me aback a little bit because I was like, damn, what the fuck I do, you know? And then, but I think he just started realizing that I just wasn't struggling anymore at that point. You know what I'm saying? And he still was. And even when I tried to like help him do the application and everything, he still like, I damn near did the whole application for him. And all he had to do was submit it when they were of hiring again, and he never did it. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much did almost everything for him, and he just didn't. He didn't do it. You know, and yeah, we haven't. think we had one last like argument type thing because I think it was 2017. I had just bought my first house. I was trying to do another business at the same time. Like I was trying to make moves. Like I was moving, and I was trying to put him on also. Like, hey, well, if you can't do this job, or if you still gotta, since you still gotta wait to try to get my job, like, let me try to put you on to, because I think I was trying to do like a van, not a van, a medical van business or something like that, medical transport business. And I was like, hey, if you want to be one of my drivers, I got you. And he was like, yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Obviously, it fell through, but I could even tell, like, even the way when we would talk, like whether it be on the phone or like in person, he was just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say jealous because I don't want to say he was jealous of me, but he was not okay with the fact that I was being able to do the certain things that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to go a mile a minute at that point. Well, that's a mile a minute. That's slow. 100 miles an hour. I was trying to go like 100 miles an hour, trying to get everything that I'm trying to do, try to get it done right now. I had just bought a house. I was trying to do. I was figuring out like the trucking business, and then I was also trying to figure out like different ways of making money. And he just was not having it. So that friendship kind of fell off. Like it fell off. And then a couple other friends that I had, we didn't really grow up together, but I knew of them. Were not knew of them. We would hang out every once in a while. Like when I came back and I started hanging out, they pretty much the same thing. They was like, hey, you have what was the word? Just because you have this money now, this is that. Now, mind you, I'm not doing anything different. I just can afford to pay for certain things now. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you know what I'm saying? I was able to like, oh no, like because a lot of those friends they used to look out for me when I didn't have anything. So when I came back, I was like, hey, no, don't worry about it. I got you. This is and that. And I guess they took a. I don't want to say they took offense, but it made them feel some kind of way, you know. So, but yeah, that's just I'm telling y'all are gonna have the same experience. I mean, maybe not all of you because I realize that a lot of ones that watch my channel are older. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming whatever friends that y'all had, y'all might not. I from looking at my parents, you know what I'm saying? They friendships are different when you're like older. You know what I'm saying? But me coming from my early 30s, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends, we were like close. So for us to just go to like drift, it's weird. Hey, brother, I'm still pending selection status. Taking a temp job on the ferry till MSC calls me. By all means, do that shit, bro. By all means, man, because who knows when they're gonna call you? I'm gonna be honest. Who knows when they're gonna call you? I can't tell you when because I don't work in admin, and it took them forever. GBR said you finally got your MMC documents. Damn, where's mine at? Shit, I'm trying to get my MMC documents too, because I'm still waiting. This shit wild. But Ronan Frack, you said you forgot to pay your MMC after 1 week. So did they send you an email saying anything, or did they just was like fuck it? You know what I'm saying? And what's up, big time? What's good? What's good? If you're still in here, but yeah. Oh, money. Let's talk to you guys about money real quick. Uh, on average, I'm gonna be honest. On average, yeah, you can get your job. You already have your medical. You have everything else. GBR. You have everything else. Your MMC, your TWIC card. You have all that stuff. GBR Joe. Just wondering. And then my MMC took less than a full 3 weeks. You can call and check what number you're at. Um, Last time I called was like a couple days ago. Or not a couple, like a couple weeks ago. The guy was like, "Yeah, it's good. May is May. it's looking like it's gonna be May for me. So I was like, damn, May, shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I ain't tripping. I mean, I kind of am because this year feels like a bust because I ain't really making any money this year because I've been home this whole time. It's already May, or it's already about, yeah, fuck it, it's already May. So I may not even be able to get to work or I am going to be able to work this year, but I'm not going to make anywhere near as much as I normally make, you know? But it's all good. It's all good. But GBR Joe, you said you have everything. Okay, then you straight. I just have to pay 575 and go from there. Pay 575 for like the union dues and stuff like that. And then money, spend 75%. Damn, spend 75%. All right. Invest 15, 10% save. Yeah. But anyway, GBR Joe said you have to pay union dues and it was 575 for that. Was that for the whole year? I'm assuming it's for the whole year. Was that SIU or what company it was for? And then was it B Dalton? You said it's slow time during the spring. Yeah, they fucking slow as snails. I mean, like I said, I sent mine February 27th. Look, it is about to be May, and I'm still haven't got my MMC. That's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, 575 for the whole year at SIU. Okay, cool. When I paid union dues when I went to apply for union, and but I still was sailing with MSC. Uh, I really don't remember how much I paid. At that point, I didn't really care. I was planning on switching over, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay these union dues right now, and I don't really give a shit. But since that is not what happened, since COVID gone and fucked it all up, I did not switch. So I feel like I'm just paying union dues just to pay them because I'm never going to the union anymore. Because again, they require and I'm not getting it. So money, ring time is low. You sign up with them SIU through MSC. I did years ago when I was. Oh, there's a big difference. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I don't think it's gonna be that much of a difference, to be honest. I mean, but let me rephrase. A lot of people that I know sailed with SIU and also sailed with MSC. A lot of them always tell me SIU is like pays better and there's more freedom, but you're just not guaranteed a job. But I don't know because I never sailed. Like I said, the only person I really know that sailed for years with SIU was my pops, and that was goddamn 30 years ago. So does that count? You know? But let's see. Best unions, fire, police, teachers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about the union for real. Outside of sailors, I don't care about nobody. Do you? What are you trying to say? Do your pay depends on the ship you on? Oh, does your pay depend on the ship you're on? Yes. So the different kind of class of ships may, well, yes and no. Technically, your base pay is your base pay, but some ships have a overtime rate different than other ships. Don't ask me why, because I have no fucking idea why that's the case. It shouldn't be, but it is the case. So some ships pay different, and then other ships is just gonna be so much more overtime than others. You know what I'm saying? Like the ship I just came off of, there was a lot of overtime, but the overtime rate was so low, so it didn't compare to like my regular ships. So if I'm making on my regular ship doing the same amount of hours, I'm making like 26 to 2800 take home. On the last ship I was on, doing the same exact hours, I was lucky if I saw 18. You know what I'm saying? 17, 18. And that was before they started fucking me over with my money. Because they started, damn, what the fuck? Because they started screwing me over with my money. Can you work for MSC and SIU at the same time? I know a guy that did it. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. But I guarantee once you go SIU, you're not gonna want to go MSC or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's gonna be hard to do it if you're working for MSC. You know what I'm saying? Because what I do when I'm home for as long as I am, this is like I'm an anomaly. Like you, this is not normal. Like they usually want you back after 2 months or after a month. Like literally, no matter what. Once you go home, they give you your 30 days. They want your ass back in the pool after a month to get your ass back to work. So when you guys see me home for as long as I am, this isn't normal. This is not how life goes with MSC. You know what I'm saying? This isn't normal. I mean, it's normal for me because this is what I'm doing for my rest of my career. But for people that's just coming in, it is not normal. I'm telling you. AOE was the highest paid. I was on the old UNSN, the old USNS supply. They still USNS supply still exists. It's here. I was on that in 2017. My friend was just on it last year. To let you know Noah was trash. I already know Noah was trash. Everybody says Noah is trash because they don't pay shit. But aren't you sitting in Norfolk most of the time sailing with Noah? I don't know because I never sailed with Noah, but yeah. Was Omega the damn? You know who Omega is? I never sailed with him, but I heard so much shit about him. He was not the chief steward at that time. I is he is he still sailing? He's still sailing. I thought I heard he just got beat up like last year again. Is that him? No, yeah, Omega. He got beat up like last year. Is it Omega? Yep. Yeah, he got beat up. That was the one. I was the one that be talking shit about everybody. But I never sailed with him, so I don't know. Oh, is he a cool dude? Then we might be talking about two different people. I know the name, but a lot of names have different stories behind them. You ever sailed with a Julia Green? B Dalton? You ever sailed with a Julia Green? Apparently I only sailed with her once, but she used to be on the Mount Whitney. I don't know how long ago you sailed, so I don't even know if Mount Whitney existed back then. Oh, most of y'all, where do y'all want to go for a lot of y'all? Do y'all want to go like which part of overseas? Do y'all want to be in like Europe or like Asia? Which part were y'all like or the Middle East? Where do y'all want to be? Bosun Green. I think that's his wife or her husband or ex-husband or something like that. I don't know. When people leave MSC, where do they go? You mean when they quit? When they quit MSC, where do they go? Uh, live a life. They go live a life because fuck MSC. To be honest, they go to enjoyment. That's where they go when they quit MSC. Do ships go to England now? My friend was just in England. Yeah. Well, he wasn't in England. Or no, yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, I'm tripping. He wasn't in England. Yes. I thought you meant do they go to London? I was like, I don't fucking know, but I know they go to England because he was just in England. GBR Joe said, I just want to travel and make money. Duh, that's what everybody want to do, man. That's all I want to do too. Actually, traveling I don't really care for. That's a lie. I love traveling, but I need to be making money while I'm doing it. Like I said, this last ship, especially when I was in Spain, that Barcelona, I had so much fun, but that ship was like no money. So I felt all the money I spent in Barcelona for those 2 days. I felt that shit. Okay, B Dalton said he was in MSC between 2001 and 2004. I heard it. I heard it was Wild West back then. Do many people quit and go between MSC SIU? Um, So here's how MSC goes. If you come in as an officer, you sail with MSC for X amount of years until usually you hit your whatever ticket you desired, whether it's just to have your seconds license or to get your this is for engine department, whether you get your seconds license or you want to become a chief engineer. If you want to become a chief engineer, those are the people that stay for like 20 fucking years. And the same thing on the deck department. My friend, he's a chief mate right now, or I think he's about to sell captain now. He joined MSC. He wants to be a pilot out in for people that don't know what a pilot is a person that does that brings in the big ships in, like, let's say you're in Fort Lauderdale or something like that, and then to go into the marina, you need a pilot to do all that shit. So he wants to be a pilot for anywhere in Florida, pretty much. So he's a chief mate now, but I think he's about to sail either chief mate or captain on his next ship. Then I think he's about to quit. So it all depends. And then there's some people that 20 plus years in MSC. I mean, it all depends. I went abroad. HMS Rover in Singapore. They have a bar for officers and enlisted. They got hella bars in Singapore now. I ain't never been. You know what's crazy? I've been almost everywhere besides like specific spots. I never went to Singapore for some reason. I never can catch a ship in Singapore, and I don't know why. I don't know why I never hit one. The bad thing, you got to shave now. Fuck yeah, that shit's annoying. It was so when I first got hired. Technically, the rules was there that you had to shave, but it was never like enforced. It didn't start becoming enforced until like 2019. So like 4 years after I've been sailing, I think it was like 2019, 2020. That's when they really started like, if you're not shaved, we're gonna like do paperwork on you type shit. So that's that. So that's kind of what you know. What's funny? A lot of people quit because of that. The shaving, because this is like fucking we're civilians. Why the fuck we got to shave for? So there was a lot of people that was like, fucking, I don't even want to. They just, well, those were the people that quit because of that were already looking for a reason to quit. And that was just, they're like, fucking, I'm good now. Fuck this job. I want to leave. So that was, so yeah. Can you retire after 20 years? Technically, I think so. But you probably can't pull nothing until you hit 65. You can't pull any money from until you hit 65. I'm not 100% positive about MSC's retirement plan because I'm not looking at it because I don't give a shit about it. I don't plan on staying long enough for me to retire. So I don't really know. Uh, Many Navy people in MSC. There are a few Navy people that go to MSC. A lot of them, like a younger people, you don't see much younger people that join MSC from the Navy or the military in general. But a lot of older heads join MSC after the Navy and stuff like that. A, a lot of them are used to like that uh, structure, I guess. Because I'd be like, if you have any credentials, I would go to SIU. Fuck MSC. But like this last ship, this one guy, he had just well, he didn't just come out the Navy. He's from the Navy. He was an older dude, like 40 something like that. But he came in as a SU, which kind of sucks for him. But he came in as a SU. All he talked about was being in the Navy. He was like, "Oh yeah, MSC said that it's gonna be so much better, this and that, than the Navy, this and that," and he just talked about it constantly, all day, every day. I was like, "Bro, fuck the Navy, fuck MSC. I hate both of them, but like Jesus, you're sailing here now. Relax." Do I know the pay of a third engineer or a third mate? Fuck yeah, them motherfuckers they make money. They make money, especially on the specific kinds of ships that I normally on. The third engineer or the third mate, they'd be like, I know one of my friends, he was grossing like, and I think this is like on the lower end. He was like six grand every 2 weeks, and that's a third. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, and I think it was a third mate. I think it was like 6 grand every 2 weeks, give or take. But I know another friend. He was a third engineer on my regular ship. This dude was grossing like damn near 9 grand every 2 weeks. I mean, they were working though, but they were balling. I was like, damn, $9,000 every 2 fucking weeks. Holy fuck. Why do third engineers stay so long? What do you mean? Do they still have? Do they still have institutionalized sailors, the one that don't want to leave the ship? Hell yeah, them homesteaders. Hell yeah, there's a lot of people that are homesteaders. I was gonna try to be a homesteader on my last ship. I was gonna stay on that, not my last one, the one before it, the one that was sitting here in at Little Creek. The one that was in Little Creek, I was gonna try to stay on that ship for like. I was not trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? If if it didn't go to the shipyard, I would still be on that ship now. So that would have been 20 beginning of 2022 to now, and I just would never leave. I personally, that ship was God tier. I would never leave. Is there a higher turnover rate for third engineers or third mates? These days, yes. Before it wasn't as pressing, but these days, yeah. I said just this last ship, like one third mate quit, a third engineer quit, like in the middle of the tour. They just was like, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore, and they left. Um, I remember one of my friends, he was on another ship. They said it was pretty much a mass quit, like a bunch of third engineers just walked off the ship. It was not the not ship I was on, but one of my friends' ships. Um, so it was just kind of like it's one of those things. I don't know. From your experience since you've been sailing, what is the good job for entry level? Get in the engine department. Get into the engine department because, as I said yesterday, it's one of those just you're kind of stuck. I mean, unless you decide to be a cook, you then you can forward mobility. But in the engine department, is literally no matter what, everything is just up, and you can take a lot of the things you learn or the certifications you have outside of MSC and to go do something outside. You know what I'm saying? So engine department is the best bet. But if you like, I don't know. I be telling people also go deck because deck be easy, easy money. And it's so easy to move up in deck up until you hit probably like bosun mate. Once you hit bosun mate, it's kind of hard after that because to get a third mate, you got to do a bunch of fucking school to become a third mate. Way different from becoming a third engineer because third engineer, you could just take the test and you're good. But a third mate, you got to take like a bunch of goddamn classes and pass a bunch of tests to become a third mate. So not only do you need to see time, you need to take all those classes just to become a third mate. Not saying it's not worth it. As I said, my friends that are third mates fucking balling outrageous. I heard third engineers can leave ship. Yes, motherfucker. Yeah, dude. As I said, there was a lot of so with MSC you get a lot of cadets. I think B Dalton, Um with MSC, well, pretty much sure with any other company, you get a lot of cadets, and they come in, do their sea trials or whatever, and then once they finish that, a lot of them go to like power plants. Don't even sail. A lot of them just go to power plants, do other things, shit like that. So, you ever been on a missile testing ship like the USNS Waters? I never have. They used to have the Ponce, I think that was a missile testing ship. I could be completely wrong. I don't know, but I think the Ponce was one. I was around it, but I never was on it. Danica, what's up? Finally, you show up for a live. What's up? What's up? Heard you say if you have credentials, you would use them. If you were ex Navy, do you happen to know how much a difference? Okay. So credentials doesn't automatically mean just because you have credentials doesn't automatically mean your pay is changed. So credentials mean you can apply for specific jobs. Now, if you get hired for that specific position, then your pay is determines whatever that position is. You know what I'm saying? So just because you have because this is what happened to, we're not friends, but this guy that I sailed in 2017, he came in and his MMC, his book, I'll show y'all right here real quick. This part, is there anything that you need to see? Yeah, okay. So this part right here, the one that has all the things you can sell, his was filled up. Like he was a captain. He was it was all the way from OS to captain, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So his MMC had everything. And this dude, MSC hired him as a SU. So I know he was strong. He was pissed. So that's one of those things that's kind of like, what the fuck? MSC is kind of, they're gonna they're gonna put you in whatever position they need you at. Doesn't matter what this says. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put you whatever position they need you as. And I remember, dude, that dude was pissed. But the thing was, he couldn't say nothing because his was a specific tonnage. He had a lower tonnage than the regular ships. So, or the ships that we was on, because he was working like tugs. I think he was working Edison Swiss at the time. And when Edison Swiss let a bunch of people go, even though he was a captain, he was like, they had other captains that been sailing for a lot longer than him. So they kept all the top people, and then out of all the top people, they could only keep a few. But this was a few years ago, like years ago. So he got fucked. But it's all good. Have you ever seen someone that has dual license, third engineer and third mate? Yeah, I know a guy that has he was second engineer, but he was also a third mate. And I think that was because I don't remember why he did that. I think he was sailing with some other, but he was an older dude. I don't know much younger people that have that. I know younger guys that have that's a third mate or a mate, but they also have like an engineering license, like electrical engineering. You know what I'm saying? But not in regards to sailing. It was just like they went. Let's say they went to Kings Point, so they became a third mate, but they also minored in electrical engineering, some shit like that. So I've seen that happen. Yeah. What is the oldest and youngest person you've seen? You have seen sail? Shit. This last ship, there was an old dude. I think he wasn't Filipino. I'm not sure what he was, but he got to be everything of like damn near 80 years old. He had to be because this dude was old. I was like, damn, dude. I think he was an AB too. So yeah, I was like, damn, bro. I hope they get better with coast transfer, or I hope they got better with coast transfer. It was a bosun left. MSC works for no one now. Is the entry level turnover still high? Fuck yeah, motherfuckers can't handle this shit because it's fucking annoying. Only reason I'm still handling the way I am now because I'm a piece of shit. I shouldn't be a entry level anymore. But anyways, the only reason I'm handling now is because I know I want to get things. I was saying this is the best, easiest way for me to do it. That's the only reason why I'm hanging on. But if, like I said, I only need two things. If YouTube decides to take off, or freaking for some reason, the next couple of houses just happen to hop in my fucking I just be able to get the next couple of houses like that. I'm fucking done. I don't want to sell. Big time. Does MSC have upgrade programs for third mate and third engineers? Uh, do you mean like you already coming in as a third mate or third engineer, or you coming in as an entry level and you want to say you want to become a third engineer? Technically, they used to, but they don't have it anymore. They used to have like a program where a reimbursement program, so you would go to school. MSC was, well, you would go to school, probably pay for yourself, and then MSC would pay for it for you or reimburse you for everything. But I don't know if they still do that anymore. Because I was gonna do it. I was gonna try to be a third engineer, but it didn't happen. Job may suck, but money is still decent with MSC. Yeah, that's literally why I'm still here. That's why. Is training still a full month? Is about 3 weeks. Yes. Oh man, this is It's good. I like y'all asking me questions. Keep asking me whatever questions y'all want to know. Anything y'all want to know, keep talking to me about it. And any of y'all that have friends that want to become a merchant mariner, or just anybody that want to talk to me about my houses or shit like that, or if any of y'all want to talk about like going in business together, shit, I don't care. We could talk about it because I'm trying to figure some shit out. Any of y'all got actual money? That came out conceited. Any of y'all got money that you feel you can burn a little bit on a business or something? Because I need to know. Because I'm trying to figure something out. Or any of y'all ever ran a business? I want to know. And if you did, what kind was it and why did you stop? Or if you're still going, let me know. What? Good. Noah has Wi-Fi far out to sea? Really? I heard about the M tags. Wait, no, I didn't. I'm thinking of someplace in Florida. M tags in Maryland has a 3-year program, entry level, third main engineer. Shit, I might try. Well, I don't know. I know I'm not. I don't want to sell that much longer. I feel like I'll be wasting 3 years. I burned my money in Singapore. Motherfucker. That's sad. Noah had Wi Fi far out to sea. That's crazy. How do you have Wi Fi that far out to sea? Do it be good? Like enough for me to like upload if I wanted to, or just be like enough for you to be able to send messages and stuff? Either way, that's fucking lit because MSC definitely does not have that. MSC, you're lucky if the computers work at all. You ever thought sailing 30 on, 30 off? Well, sailing MSC, you can't do that. So, no, I never thought about that. I'm 45 now, man. I was in my 20s back then when you used to sail. Yeah, same thing. Yes, good service. Shit. How? Okay, so okay. Question one: does no require? I'm sorry, B Dalton. Does no require you to have the? That's number one. Two. As far as entry level positions, is there a lot? You know what I'm saying? As far not a lot. I mean, are they hiring regularly for that kind of stuff? Because I would like to go over there just to check it out. I can fuck off with MSC for a little bit. And then what was my third question? And three, what is the pay like with Noah? You know what I'm saying? Really, I'm not too pressed about the pay because I just really want to go over there to be able to sell as a wiper, get my engine, my fireman and water tending certification, and come back at MSC and come and sell as an EU or a reefer. And then I'll just be chilling after that. I won't be doing shit after that. But shoot, they're hiring now, but it sucks if you get a crappy boat. And the same thing with MSC. But again, do they require the vaccine? That is what I'm asking. If they do not, I might check them out. GVA $100 a day rate. Oh fuck, that's low. Can you go between MSC and NOAA because both are federal jobs? Uh, actually, that might make you not be able to do it because there's a thing called what is it? Not double dipping. I forget what the fuck it's called. I I I don't think you can, but I might be wrong. B Davis, you said yes. I got to get the vaccine. Goddamn. GBR, thank you. I think from when I called them, they told me yes. So But let me know again, anyways, because another guy talked to me. I think it was you the other day that or somebody told me it was like, yeah, I went to SIU. They didn't ask me about the vaccine. They didn't even this and that. It wasn't you, but it was somebody. And then I was like, damn, they freaking. When I called them, they said I have to have it. So I might just go over there just to go over there just to see what happens. But yes, let me know, GBR Joe. Let me know. You going to the one in Norfolk? They would try to hold you back. They held back a third engineer that wanted to transfer. What do you mean? You talking about as far as Noah, or you mean? I mean, I don't care about the shot not being bad. I just don't want the shot. That's just my prerogative. I don't want the shot. Period. And I don't feel like companies should be able to make you take it. That's just me. SIU training, Piney Point, Maryland is near my house and it's beautiful. Man, if you don't just sign up and get your ass out there, start making this money, bruh. You right there. Transfer to MSC. What do you mean? I said with MSC. But shit. Oh, everybody tell me. You don't got to tell me exactly where you're at, but everybody tell me like where y'all from. Big time. Yeah, I was actually trying to go on the tugs not too long ago, but I don't even know how to go over there. My one of my friends he quit MSC, became a tug, but he was AB, so that's why he was able to get on it. Paid y'all $1,500 to take the shot. Doesn't that sound iffy to you? Why would they be encouraging that much people to take a shot? You know what I'm saying? Annapolis, Maryland. Okay. Tugs are the way to go. Man, I'm thinking about it. You're not the first person to say it. I'm thinking about going tugs. I'm thinking about it. Because if I go, literally, the moment I leave, I'm never coming back. Danica says you're from Georgia, live in Texas. Oh, you live in Texas. Hey, they got a bunch of maritime companies out there, if I'm not mistaken. You might just have to type in merchant mariner companies or some shit like that. And I think they got a bunch of them that has entry level positions. I would ask around. They held back the engineer that was from NOAA. He got hired in MSC and NOAA dragged on transfer papers, blah blah. Crowley Marine, good Tom. Yeah, I heard that because I was gonna try to sail over there in 2017 when I was really thinking I hated MSC at the time. Like we were, so I was like putting that. I don't think I fully put the application in, but I might check them out. I mean, I already know most of the companies are gonna require me to have the vaccine, so that's why I'm not even like I don't know. I don't really give a shit no more. Tug is the way to go, man. I'm thinking about it. Don't don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Crowley is part of SIU too. I don't know. I think they Crowley has ships with SIU, but I don't know if SIU is or Crowley is SIU. You have to be a local person close in the area. Oh, well, such is life. Such is life. Oh, can y'all hear me? But anyways, wait, from Georgia and lived in Texas. Hey, Danica, how's the housing market in Texas? And how do Airbnbs fare wherever you're from? depending which part of Texas you're at. How do Airbnbs fare there? Because I'm trying to see some. You trying to get a ship in Japan? I mean, by all means, come out and get on the ship, have fun. That you know what's funny? I knew I was going to Japan for my first ship, 2015. I knew I was going to Japan. I just knew it. I was like during training, I was like, my first ship is going to be in Japan. I was like excited because I just in my heart I knew it. And then when I came to the pool and they was like, I was one of the last people to get a ship. When they finally told me what ship I was going, it said exactly where it was, Sasebo, Japan. I knew it. I was excited. I was happy. And you know what happened? My luggage didn't make it with me. But I ain't gonna say I love Japan, but I love Japan. It was fun. I haven't been in years now. The last time I was there is 2018, but it's been a while. But I still like it. I love food, so actually, the last time I was there, I had a ball, like a ball. We was in Sasebo for the most part. We were supposed to go to um, Tokyo, like from Yokosuka. I was gonna take a train from Yokosuka to Tokyo, but we never went. I know 30-30 schedule. Do your own thing and get off. That's what I want. That is literally what I want. Shoot, if I can just do 4 months on, like 4 months off, and still make pretty decent money, I'll be straight either way. Brian Caldwell, I'm not never heard a name. Sailor Town, Sasebo, Sassa Vegas, Sassa Vegas. I've always had fun. I've always had fun in Sasebo. Sailor Town, that's crazy. But yeah, any of y'all got any more questions? I'm about to wrap it up in like 5 minutes. But any of y'all got like legitimate questions that y'all want to ask me? B Dalton said I went through money. I personally didn't. I was the kind of guy. Most of my money was through food. Most of my money was food and like liquor. I didn't really spend too much in Sasebo. Look up SIU job board, YouTube. I mean, for what? I can't sell SIU anyways. I mean, I've been on the SIU job board. I used to be on it before COVID happened. I used to be on the SIU job board, and I was so positive I was gonna switch when I got home. Like I said, I talked to the union rep and everything. I was about to fully switch when I got home, but I think I said this yesterday. The only reason why I didn't fully switch at the time was because yours was women. Yeah, I bet. The only reason I didn't fully switch to SIU in 2019 was because when I made the when I talked to the union rep, I made the switch just to be a union sailor with MSC whatever, and then I was like, yo, I want to be a full union sailor, and then he was like, okay, cool, 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 but MSC was like, hey, we need to put you on put you on a ship like right now, and I was like, damn, okay, it is what it is. And mind you, this is near the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, right before COVID. So when I got on the ship in 2020, in my brain, I was like, okay, when I get back, I'm switching to MS or SIU fully. But then COVID happened, and then SIU started requiring the vaccine, and then that's why I never switched. Danica said, I'm all the way in Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. I live in an apartment right now, but I'm looking to get a house in the next year or so. I like to think the housing market is booming in this particular area. When you say booming, you mean it's more expensive, or you mean like everything is coming down? Because if it's getting more expensive, that's not good. B Dalton, that sounds C-book. C-book socks or B-book is better. Oh yeah, okay. So this was the thing. This was my caveat. So I was gonna come in probably as a C book, but with me having a secret clearance, it was going to be easier for me to pick the jobs that I wanted. So I was going to get my B book like almost immediately after I came in. So that was the initial plan because I asked them, I was like, hey, how many positions do you need for a secret clearance? They was like, we have tons of ships that need secret clearances right now. And there's a lot of people that don't have it. So that's how you was that was my way in to be able to bypass all this B book, C book, A book, whatever that bullshit. That was my way to bypass all that. But as I said, COVID happened, so I didn't get to go. You said Dallas is where it's at. I know you lying. Really? Dallas where it's at? I don't know. I can't even say nothing. A or B book? Yeah, I figured. My dad was an AB when he left SIU, but he was AB. What's the? I don't know what the fuck it's called. AB, but he had everything. Like he could have been a third mate if he wanted to, but he decided to become an engineer. So, yeah. What is MSC minimum security clearance? A secret clearance. That's it. That is the clearance that you're gonna get. Unless you're unless you go in radio, then you get a top secret. Um, but yeah, I think I'm about to call it a day. Thanks for everybody for here sitting here talking to me for a little bit. It was nice talking to y'all. Um, I'll probably be back same time tomorrow. I'll try to be on time at 4 o'clock, but we shall see. And then I have another topic for tomorrow, so definitely let me know. But yeah, I'm about to dip out. I love you guys. Thanks for choosing to spend an hour with me. This was fun. Invite your friends, tell your loved ones. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yada that mean. I love y'all. But I'm about to dip. Let me see. Oh, I'm tripping. It's the wrong one. All right, love y'all.